Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So today I'm going to be exploring some more Atari 7800 games, and this one is called Tower Toppler. And it's one that I got this one when I bought my Atari 7800 on eBay. It was one of the games that came with it. And I had a bunch of games that came with it that I had no idea what they were. I just kind of was, I'll check those out later kind of thing. And so I thought, hey, why not check it out now? So I actually found I had the manual with it too, which is great because, I'm not familiar with this game at all. I've never played it before. But there doesn't seem to be a whole lot to the manual. I mean, a little bit more than what that, the Xevious game that I did earlier, where it was just like a single page. Obviously, it tells you how to, control the guy, and it gives you the scores and all that stuff. All the typical stuff that you get. And of course the storyline of what's going on here. It's kind of a weird story. I kind of read a bit of it. I was just like, what is this weird stuff? But whatever. Okay. But yeah, let's give this a try. I'm going to put it in. This is going to be my first time playing this game. I've never played it before. I've seen a video on it. Another fellow YouTuber was I just kind of did a search just to see what the game kind of looked like, but I didn't actually play it. And so this is going to be my first shot at actually giving Tower Toppler a try on the Atari 7800. Okay, so we got Tower Toppler for the Atari 7800, 1987 and 1988. So, yeah, I mean, nice colorful opening screen. Kind of neat the way they spelt it out there. It's kind of cool that they allow you to toggle the sound here. So you got you push up and down to toggle between one or two players, and right or left if you want the sound on or off. I guess if you are annoyed by the sound, or if you like to just concentrate, or you want to put on your own music, but then again, you can always just, turn the TV off, but, well, not off, but you could turn the volume off. Turn the TV off if you're really annoyed by the game. So let's start a one-player game. Entering the tower of... What? Okay. I mean, right off the bat, you can tell that the graphics are great. I mean, this guy, I don't know what he's supposed to be. I'm about to get killed by that floaty thing, whatever that is. I'll have to look up what the enemies are. I mean, you're some weird-looking dude. I mean... He's got this weird black tail thing. I don't know what he's supposed to be. Definitely one of the more weirder characters. Wow, that thing just kind of like came right at me. These games are, you never know when they're going to be like extremely hard or extremely simple. In this case, it's kind of hard. Whoa, the spinning of the tower can make you a little dizzy there. Now you do have a weapon, but, doesn't seem to do much. It's just like it's a snowball gun or something. Oh, darn it. Oh, jeez. Now this is another one of those games where you're racing against time. Finding the controls to be a little stiff. You really gotta look out for that thing. And I just died. No lives left. Ah. Put in my initials if I want. Let's just push the button until we can play again. There we go. I don't normally care about putting in my initials on those things. Once you turn the game off, the high scores get wiped anyways. It's not like there's a battery in these cartridges that will save your high score. Oh no. Oh. The weird thing is the jumping in this. You have to be walking to jump. Otherwise you shoot. So they designed this to be played with one button. So really I should be using my other joystick, not the not this hideous 7800 controller that I keep using on my system. Probably be a lot better. Looks like there's some kind of wall there. Gotta shoot it. Okay, so you can shoot the ball. Well, this looks cool the way the stairs kind of like open up like that. I think I'm on ice because I keep sliding. Gotta be quick. But yeah, you're kind of in a race to get to the top of this tower, which I guess is why they ended up calling it Tower Toppler. Oh, jeez. Ah, it just touched me right there. Get in there. Get in the... Ah, get in the door. See, things just knock you down, and then you gotta start working your way back up again. And if you fall in that water, this thing can't swim, so... Yeah, you die. Whatever this little critter is. He doesn't like the water. Ah, case in point. Oh, I almost fell in. I thought I was going to land in the water on that one. But I'm going to run out of time right up here. Time up. Tower of Eyes. This is kind of a game that would take some getting used to, I think. I mean, the perspective and the way that the tower spins, it's really neat, but you really gotta, like, perished into the water. You really gotta get used to this perspective of the way you're playing. It is a little ambitious, I think, for this machine, but probably why the controls are a little bit sluggish. And you can't jump and shoot because you can only shoot when you're standing still, which is kind of weird too. I mean, the idea that he's got to stop just to shoot. Some ball is going crazy. Okay, this thing goes all the way up. Oh. So I guess once you start going, you can't stop. I'm finding oftentimes I want to jump, I want to run and then shoot. But then you can't do that. Okay, this one took me all the way to the... Oh, jeez. It's like the floor just falls from underneath you. I can see this game kind of driving you nuts after a while. Oh, jeez. Especially that thing, you can't seem to get around it. You can't shoot it, it doesn't do anything. Perhaps if you had a better weapon other than snowballs? Oh, come on, get back up there. You could do it. There we are. The idea that you never know when that floor is going to give out. Ah, time up again. Obviously not fast enough. I know if you complete the tower, you get to do a submarine game. Kind of like a middle part of the game. I don't know if I can do it. This is complicated. This might take some more practice. Oops. But I definitely like the look of it. Oh. Great, now I'm all confused. Where am I going? Get up there. Gotta time it on these elevator thingies, or whatever they're called. So you don't start going up in the path of those bouncing ball things. sound effects can drive you nuts, though. Oh, that ball. This is a strange game. Come on, move, little slug. Oh, jeez. Not again. Huh. Oh my god. Whoa! Ground just gave out. I think I'm on my last life. I can do it. I can do it. Oh no. I probably would have had a lot more patience playing this when I was younger. Now I feel like I should be whizzing through this like it's Super Mario Bros., but it's not. Oh no. I'm gonna wait for that ball to go by. No, I didn't mean to jump. Okay. Well, at least that blue thing seems to only go straight. It doesn't go up and down and stuff. Although this is just the first level. I mean, who knows? Maybe in the later levels it goes all nutty. Now, I seem to remember I fell through the floor there. So maybe that's not where I need to go. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I just got hit by that ball? Really? Oh no! I literally just fell off the edge. No lives left. Crazy. Real crazy. Actually, this is pretty good. I mean, I kind of enjoyed this. I really liked the graphics. The sound was, but, you know, for what it was, I probably would have really enjoyed this back in the day. If I had the Atari 7800 when it first came out, I probably would have enjoyed this. Now, the thing is, when I first put it in, I couldn't get the game to work. It just kept staying on the beginning screen, and it kept looping through the levels, and nothing was happening, and I was pushing buttons. And so I got frustrated. I'm like, something's wrong here. So I grabbed the manual. I cut this part out of the video so you didn't have to see it. Maybe I should have left it in there for fun, but I was like, why isn't it working? I thought maybe the cartridge was defective or something. And sure enough, it says here, number 4, all the way down, number 4. Before playing the game, make sure that both difficulty switches are in the right position. Now, why did they do that? Why did they say that you had to have your... I guess it's like a demo mode or something. Like if you wanted to plug this in, if you're, you know, when you were trying to sell this thing in the store and you wanted to plug it in, you could move the positions and it will just loop. But why program it like that? I don't know. So it was kind of weird that I had to do that. In fact, this isn't the first time I've had this problem with Atari. There's other games out there where either you have to have a certain switch, you know, to start the game, you have to press a certain switch that you would never think of, or you have to plug your joystick into the other port, you know, little silly things like that. So that was kind of funny that I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. But once I got that going, once I flicked my 2 difficulty switches to the right, the game started and I was able to start recording my video again. That being said, I found this to be pretty hard. Right in the get-go, the game is difficult. And you would think that, you know, they would make the first level easy. Maybe that, to them, the designers or whatever, maybe that is an easy first level. It kind of makes me wonder what the other levels are going to be like. Like, how hard are they going to get? I know this game is supposed to be more of like a puzzle-style game than it is of a platform kind of, you know, run-and-jump game like Super Mario Brothers is. So you're really trying to figure out the you know, where you can go, where you can't go, and, you know, all the little things that get in your way. When to shoot the enemies, when not to shoot the enemies, that type of thing. So, you know, I did find it to be a little bit tricky. And I didn't see anywhere where you can actually change the difficulty. I guess that's why it's just set to both difficulty switches to the right, because there's really no way to modify the difficulty. Anyways, yeah, I think it's a pretty cool game. I kind of had fun with it. I like the graphics. I liked how the towers spin. They could have taken the easy way out and just kind of, you know, flip the screen or whatever, but they actually gave it that rotating feel. And I mean, that's, you know, this is great that they actually tapped into the power of the Atari 7800 rather than say what they did with the last game I played, or that other game I played, the Hat Trick, where it just seems like they just did the minimal amount of work possible. Now that was probably done intentionally just to keep true with the arcade, but still, you kind of expect when you want to play something on the Atari 7800 that you're going to be playing a game that's going to be almost to the quality you would expect from a Nintendo. So I don't know. It's a great game. It's hard. I'm definitely going to have to try it again, play it a little bit more, see if I can get used to it, because it's tricky. But definitely a good pickup. If you have an Atari 7800, you probably want to pick this up. Anyways, leave some comments down below if you're familiar with the game. Have you played it before? You know, your thoughts on it. What do you think of the look, the feel, the sound? I'd like to hear it all. And hope you liked the video. Hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.